Psalm 37. A song of David. Words penned centuries ago, yet echoing with timeless wisdom. This psalm speaks to the deepest longings of the human heart. The desire for peace, for justice, for a life that finds its anchor in something unshakable. David, a shepherd king who knew both hardship and victory, invites us to find our peace in the unwavering faithfulness of God. He begins, "Fret not yourself because of evildoers, be not envious of wrongdoers." This is a call to stillness, a plea to quiet the anxious murmurings of our souls. The world can be a chaotic place filled with injustice and pain. It's easy to be swept away in a tide of worry, to compare our journey with others and to question the fairness of it all. But David invites us to lift our gaze. Look beyond the temporary storms, he urges. Fix your eyes on the one who holds all things together. He is our refuge, our strength, our ever-present help in trouble. For they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. The prosperity of the wicked, David assures us, is fleeting. Like grass that flourishes for a season but quickly withers under the scorching sun, so too will their ill-gotten gains vanish. It's easy to be tempted by envy, to look at the outward success of those who disregard God's laws and wonder why they seem to prosper. We might question our own choices, our commitment to integrity, when worldly success seems elusive, but David reminds us that true fulfillment cannot be found in material possessions or fleeting moments of glory. These things are temporary, here today and gone tomorrow. They cannot satisfy the deepest longings of our souls. Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Here, David offers us an antidote to envy and anxiety. He calls us to place our trust in God, to root our lives in His unwavering faithfulness. Trusting in God means surrendering our need to control, to understand everything. It means letting go of our limited perspective and embracing the vastness of His wisdom and love. It means finding our security not in our circumstances, but in the one who holds our future in His hands. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. When we delight ourselves in the Lord, when we make Him our highest priority, our desires begin to align with His. Our hearts find true contentment not in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures, but in the unwavering presence of our Creator. This doesn't mean our lives will be free from challenges. David himself faced countless trials, betrayals, and moments of despair. But through it all, he clung to the faithfulness of God. He learned to find his peace, not in the absence of storms, but in the presence of the one who calmed them. Section 5, Seeds of Righteousness. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37:5, ESV. David encourages us to actively surrender our plans, our dreams, and our anxieties to God. He calls us to plant seeds of righteousness, to live lives marked by integrity, compassion, and love. The results may not be immediate. Just as a farmer patiently tends to his fields, waiting for the harvest, so too must we learn to trust in God's timing. He sees our efforts, however small they may seem. He honors our commitment to live according to His ways, even when the world around us seems to reward wickedness. Section 6, When wickedness seems to win. We live in a world where injustice often seems to prevail. We see innocent people suffer, while those who exploit and deceive appear to prosper. It's easy to become discouraged, to question God's goodness, to wonder if He even notices the pain and brokenness around us. But even in the darkest of nights, God's light continues to shine. His justice may not always unfold according to our timetable, but we can be assured that He sees, He knows, and He cares. Section 7, The Patience of Faith. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Psalm 37, verse 7, ESV. Waiting can be one of the hardest things we're asked to do. We live in a culture of instant gratification, where patience is often seen as a weakness. But God, the Master Potter, is shaping our lives with meticulous care. He knows the exact pressure to apply, the precise moment to mold and shape us into vessels of honor. Our responsibility is to surrender to His process, to trust that He is working all things together for our good, even when we can't see the bigger picture. Section 8, True Riches. For the evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall inherit the land. Psalm 37, verse 9 ESV. The inheritance David speaks of is not limited to physical possessions or earthly success. It's a far greater inheritance, one that transcends the boundaries of time and space. It's the inheritance of God's presence, His peace, His unwavering love. It's the assurance that we are His beloved children, held securely in the palm of His hand, no matter what storms may rage around us. Section 9. The mouth of the righteous utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks justice. Section 10. The law of his God is in his heart, his steps do not slip. Psalm 37, verse 31, ESV. Wait for the Lord and keep his way, and he will exalt you to inherit the land. You will look on when the wicked are cut off. Psalm 37, verse 34, ESV. Section 11. Finding peace in the promise. Psalm 37 ends with a powerful affirmation. The salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their stronghold in the time of trouble. Psalm 37, verse 39, ESV. In a world filled with uncertainty, anxiety, and injustice, this promise offers us a beacon of hope. When we place our trust in God, when we root our lives in His unwavering love and faithfulness, we find a peace that transcends our circumstances. We discover that true fulfillment is not found in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures, but in the unshakable knowledge that we are loved, cherished, and held securely in the palm of His hand.